All right, guys, this is gonna be a real short video. Short and informative, but I'm gonna teach you the #1 trick to find morel mushrooms in the springtime as it's leaning towards summer. #1, you need moisture in the ground. You need rain. #2, you need some 50-degree nights. You need that ground temperature to warm up, and 50-degree nights seems to be the magic. What I like to look for is when you see dandelions start popping, I will start prospecting looking for morels. You may not find them, but the growing period is very short, and if you're not in the woods, you're not going to find them. But here's my #1 tip to finding morel mushrooms, whether you're an advanced picker, forager, or a beginner trying to find them out in the woods. Let me show you what you need to look for. So I have a perfect scenario right here. This is a dead elm tree that's been dead a while. You can see it split off in the wind. The top section has been dead for quite some time, but it obviously blew off in a windstorm. So that's what you're going to want to look for. You're going to want to look for a dead elm tree, not just one that's standing. You want one that's, it could be standing or a deadfall like this, but it needs to have been dead for a while. I don't know what it is. I don't know what composition it puts off in the soil to make perfect breeding grounds, growing grounds for these morels. But once you get there, see, I got one right here. Get in a little closer. I got one right there. Come over here. I had another one right over here. Not sure where he went. Let's see, where'd you go, buddy? Had me another one right over here. You guys probably see it on the camera, I don't. Well, here's one that has been, so I'm late to the party, because here's one that's been knocked over and dried up already. There's another good fresh one right around here somewhere. But the idea is you want to take your time, because they're going to be sticking out in spots where you may not see them. Go over the area on different angles. Oh, right over there. Right there he is. Let's go take a look. So this is what I'm saying when I say go over and look at different angles, because you know they grow up on the forest floor. They're coming up under the leaves, so it can be tough to see them, right? So you want to circle this tree multiple times, and you may want to revisit this tree multiple times depending on the condition of the year, that time of year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these, because there's only a couple here, and I've got some better spots I can prospect. But we're going to circle it a little more to see if we can't find a few more here. Okay, so I was only able to find the couple. Now, one thing to consider is the conditions we've had in Michigan this year. When we had our moisture, it was really, really cold out still. The temps have since warmed up. Today's May 16th, I believe, 15th or 16th. Since the temps have warmed up the last week and a half, we haven't had any rain. So the woods is really dry. The woods it's starting to green up a little bit, but it's still pretty dry. So I have a feeling that the next rainfall we get, I'm gonna come back and visit this tree, and I'm gonna go visit my other spots, because again, the growing window may be very short-lived, but it can be very bountiful at the same time. Hey, check it out. If you guys are into hunting, fishing, outdoor stuff, foraging, things like that, learning new tips and tricks for fishing, checking out elk hunting, deer hunting, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free to subscribe, and it just shows your support to my channel, to YouTube, and hopefully can continue to grow my channel. So thank you guys again for watching. Remember, dead elm trees. If you don't know what they are, look up an elm tree, rewatch this video, take a good look at what a dead elm tree is, and get out there and get them. It's a seasonal food, man, and there ain't much better morsel that you can get from the earth than a morel mushroom, honestly. So get out there and get after them, guys. See you in the next one.